Thank you. Please be seated. My name is Dr. Jessica Jameson, and I'm the head of the Department of Communication. On behalf of the faculty and staff, I welcome all of you to our Spring 2025 commencement ceremony. First round of applause. Graduates, we know you've had an incredible journey at NC State over the past few years. The communication landscape has been in a constant state of transformation as social media channels rise and fall, new generative AI platforms evolve, and the sheer amount of information we have access to, what some have called an infodemic, calls us to live our lives with curiosity, a collaborative spirit, and a capacity for critical thinking. In the time that you have spent in the Department of Communication, you've learned to investigate important and complicated interpersonal and global communication challenges, and to discover the most ethical, inclusive, and impactful ways to deliver clear and compelling messages to multiple audiences. As the saying goes, nothing stays the same but change, and you have shown remarkable perseverance, creativity, adaptability, and resilience to achieve your goal of a college degree, and we are so pleased to be celebrating you today. Today, we honor students who have earned the Bachelor of Arts in Communication and the Master of Science in Communication. I believe I can speak for all of our faculty, staff, and our graduates when I say they could not have achieved this goal without the love, guidance, and support of the friends and family members who are here today. So I'd like to kick off our ceremony by acknowledging all of you in our audience who helped make this possible, whether through your encouragement, your financial support, or just by being there when our students needed someone to listen. So I'd like to ask all of the friends and family here to support our graduates to stand as you are able so we can show our appreciation for you with a round of applause. Another important group of people who have supported our students are the staff of the Department of Communication. Our staff help students navigate the intricacies of college life. They answer questions, they assist our faculty, they facilitate the day-to-day operations of our department, and indeed, without their work and dedication, we would not be sitting here in the beautiful Talley Student Center here today. So I'm going to ask our staff that are here with us today to please stand and be recognized. Alan Elaine, Robert Bell, Jen Cole, Candy Terrell Galke, and Maya Stevenson. And while she could not be here with us today, I'm going to give a shout out to Miss Donnice Benton. She made many of the arrangements for today in advance, and she is a popular point of contact and resource for our undergraduate students, and she is off celebrating her recent wedding on her honeymoon. So, yay, Donnice. I'm also just going to give a quick shout out to all the folks who volunteered today, which includes some of our master's students and my mom, Susan Katz, and Maya Stevenson's sister. And also, I want to give a shout out to the creative team for the amazing slideshow that hopefully you saw a little earlier. I see it's not running anymore, but I was incredibly impressed. And our creative teams, many of whom are out here graduating, have done an incredible job with our social media content. So I'm very excited about all of that. Over the last few years, our graduates have gotten to know many of the faculty of the Department of Communication. The faculty in our department are dedicated to continuous improvement of their teaching. They mentor student research and professional development, and they are nationally and internationally known scholars. Our faculty address the relevant concerns and challenges of our time, such as communication that supports health and wellness, environmental sustainability, communication that transcends intercultural and political differences, communication that persuades and calls to action, and research that helps us navigate the complexities of all of the continuous advancements in media and technology. The faculty of the Department of Communication conduct collaborative research that engages with multiple disciplines across NC State, as well as community partners at local, national, and global levels. Their work has significant impact on the lives of our students, as well as the people of North Carolina and all around the world. So I'd like to invite the faculty of the Department of Communication to please stand and be recognized. And with that, I'm going to introduce our Director of Graduate Programs, Dr. Andrew Binder.
Thank you, Dr. Jameson, and good afternoon, everyone. I am so pleased to join you to celebrate all of our graduates on this wonderful day. As the Director of Graduate Programs, I'm speaking to you this afternoon mostly to brag about a certain group of students, those pursuing doctoral and master's degrees. The faculty from the Department of Communication are proud to participate in both the PhD in Communication, Rhetoric, and Digital Media and Master of Science in Communication programs. The PhD program prepares the next generation of scholars, not only as faculty members at universities, but also as leading scholars and experts at various organizations in the public and private sectors. We do not have any PhD graduates participating in today's ceremony, but many of them remain hard at work in collaboration with our faculty. We do, however, have 9 students graduating with the Master of Science in Communication degree, and I'm so very, very proud of them and their accomplishments. Ever since the master's program was introduced in 2003, our graduate students have succeeded. They have succeeded in addressing urgent communication problems. They have succeeded in applying sound theory and methods to those problems. And they have succeeded in setting their own goals and accomplishing them. For example, I asked the students to share with me some of their accomplishments, so bear with me. Richard shared with me that he's pursuing a second master's degree in geospatial analytics at the same time as this one, which is quite impressive. David, Kirsten, and Morgan were all proud to make their first research presentations at the National Communication Association during their time with us. From what they've told me, teaching students and public speaking over the past year brought so much joy to Ernestine and to Curtis. Caitlin was proud to see her name in print on her first published research studies. Iris completed a graduate minor to develop her expertise in environmental and natural resources. And Yizzy was happy to conduct research she's truly passionate about. I have to say, our students achieved these accomplishments in addition to completing a rigorous academic program, and all 9 of these students mentored the next generation of communication specialists by teaching public speaking to undergraduate students at NC State throughout the past year. So what now? Many of our past graduates have placed in the past in top-tier doctoral programs. These include the Communication, Rhetoric, and Digital Media PhD program here, and the program at the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign. These students embark on their own research paths, contributing valuable knowledge to political communication, media studies, and interpersonal communication. Other graduates are employed in communication specialties of a variety of different organizations. A few weeks ago, we heard from a number of alumni who work in corporate and nonprofit communications, doing important work in such varied areas as advocacy and policymaking, digital sales and marketing, and medical technology and healthcare communications. Speaking for myself, I can't wait to welcome back today's group of graduates in a few years and hear all about your professional and personal growth. And so this afternoon, we recognize 9 students who are receiving the Master of Science in Communication in spring 2025. Please join me in congratulating each student after I call their name and they walk across the stage. Richard Abiona. Ernestine Emefa Akorli. Yidzi He. Iris Kilmer Howell. Caitlin Asprey Mueller. Kirsten Angeline Murphy. David Bao Win. Morgan Lillian Risco. Curtis Martire Woods. Let's have one more round of applause for our Master of Science graduates. And now I invite two of them to turn around and come back up here. Curtis is going to have his picture taken. Kirsten, do you want to come on up? So two of them are returning to the stage. The outgoing president of the Communication Graduate Student Association, Curtis Woods, and secretary of the Communication Graduate Student Association, Kirsten Murphy. They will be awarding the Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award for 2025.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations to everyone who is graduating here today. Can we get a quick round of applause for everyone? My name is Curtis Woods. I'm the president of the Communication Graduate Student Association, and I'm here to represent with Kirsten those of us who you just saw walk across the stage today. We're here to present the Outstanding Graduate Faculty Member Award to two individuals today. As professors are so influential in getting us to where we are, there were two names that kept showing up as we were holding this vote. The first recipient is someone whose brilliance and passion shined from the very first day that we had them in class. This is someone that has consistently created a warm and inclusive learning environment that is able to make even complex ideas accessible and meaningful. This is someone who encourages learning in the classroom and even out of the classroom, as someone who you can go up to get a unique perspective on a movie or a song that you would have never thought of. This person is wildly recognized for innovation in rhetoric and queer studies and has challenged himself and us in our research ideas. While both an amazing professor and an amazing academic, it is the mentor role where he truly shines. Having touched many lives here today, and excelling at guiding us in his genuine commitment. Although, unfortunately, he is not here today to be able to accept this award, his genuineness and his passion has resonated with the graduate class. So please join me in a round of applause to Dr. Rico Self.
Good afternoon. My name is Kirsten Murphy, and I'll be presenting our second Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award. Students have described this recipient as intelligent, bright, empathetic, and somebody who treats everyone like family. Whether it's her pioneering research in the rhetorical theory and criticism field, or her unwavering support for students' professional and personal growth, this person has touched the lives of many. This recipient doesn't just meet the expectations of a professor, she redefines them. This person consistently looks at the academic world and challenges the norms through innovation and curiosity. She perfectly balances creating an inclusive environment for students while empowering them to grow, be courageous, and to ultimately make a difference in the communication world. She has been an outstanding mentor, communication scholar, environmental advocate, and most importantly, a friend to all. Please join me in congratulating this year's Outstanding Graduate Faculty Award recipient, Dr. Cynthia Rosenfeld. Of course. I don't know what we're supposed to do with this, but yeah. And she'll actually be staying up here, so yeah. All right. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I'm going to shift emotions here quickly. That was really lovely. Thank you all. Okay, not shifting as quickly and as well as I hoped. Good afternoon. I am Dr. Cindy Rosenfeld. I am our interim director of undergraduate programs. Today's ceremony celebrates many people, and we are celebrating the achievements of all of our undergraduate majors. We are proud to have students who are members of the most elite honor societies, Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi. These students can be recognized as they walk across the stage by the medallions they are wearing. Several of our students are members of other NC State honor programs, including the Park Scholars, the Caldwell Fellows, and the University Honor Program. These special programs provide unique and challenging educational experiences to outstanding, academically talented students. Many other students are also graduating with academic honors today. As they walk across the stage, you are going to recognize their special achievements by different colored sashes. So students wearing the white sash are graduating cum laude, and they have achieved a GPA between 3.25 and 3.49. Students who are wearing a silver sash are graduating magna cum laude, having achieved a GPA between 3.5 and 3.74. Students wearing a gold sash are graduating summa cum laude, having achieved a GPA of 3.75 and above. Those of you that are in honor societies, honors programs, and scholar programs, and/or are graduating with academic honors, please stand and be recognized for your scholastic excellence. Thank you. So each semester, the faculty do something incredibly challenging. We actually do a lot of really challenging things, but one of the really challenging things that we do is we vote for an outstanding undergraduate. This year was especially difficult. We truly have outstanding undergraduates. However, vote we did, and this year's outstanding undergraduate is someone who was on the dean's list multiple semesters, is a scholarship recipient, and a member of Lambda Pi Eta. The student has participated in many extracurricular activities, including the Student Wolfpack Club, the Student Alumni Association, the National Parks Club, and the NCSU chapter of College Mentors for Kids. By now, I imagine this person recognizes who they are, but I'm going to give you a few more details. This person served as vice president of Lambda Pi Eta, and outside of being a communication major, this person has also completed an Associate of Arts at Richmond Community College and held industry positions in customer service and social media management in health and real estate. She's so great, we're not letting her leave, and she'll be joining us for an MS in Communication in the fall. Please join me in congratulating the Department of Communications Outstanding Graduating Senior for Spring 2025. Jamie Sears, please step to the side over here and come receive your award. Okay, I'm now going to hand this over to Dr. Romo.
Huge congrats to JB. It's really exciting. Our department is pleased to have a strong chapter of Lambda Pi Eta, or LPH, the National Communication Honor Society. My name is Dr. Lindsay Romo, and Dr. Colton Meissner and I are the faculty advisors for LPH. Members must have a minimum GPA of 3.25 for all communication courses and today are wearing special pins to signify their accomplishments. And red and white or yellow braided cords are being worn by highly active members who earn service points by planning and or participating in department events, charity events, and campus or community service projects, or indicate students who have completed and presented original research, including an independent study or a conference presentation at regional or national conferences. At this point, I would like to introduce Jamie Sears, who we already just met, who's our vice president, to present the Graduating Seniors Award for Outstanding Undergraduate Teaching.
Thank you for that introduction, Dr. Romo, and good afternoon, everyone, and I'm honored to be here before you today to present an award to recognize outstanding teachers given on behalf of the North Carolina State Beta Chapter of Lambda Pi Eta. For those unfamiliar with LPH, we are the second chapter founded in the nation, and we represent what Aristotle described in rhetoric as the three ingredients of persuasion: logos, lambda, meaning logic, pathos, pi, relating to emotion, and ethos, eta, defined as character, credibility, and ethics. Every semester, our organization asks seniors to consider specific qualities which would make a teacher deserving of this recognition. An outstanding teacher facilitates theoretical analysis, research, and understanding of communication processes and practices. An outstanding teacher also encourages critical thinking about ethical problems in communication. They should offer new perspectives and demonstrate passion for their specialized content area. The Spring 2025 Outstanding Teacher has gone above and beyond in all aspects of this award and perfectly embodied these three qualities Aristotle described. So, without further ado, once again, we would like to recognize Dr. Cindy Rosenfield.
Thank you. I have another announcement. I promise we didn't just do this to speed it up so that there's less traffic on the stage, but it does help that. We have a wonderful student speaker today. Our student speaker is Anna Thomason. Anna is graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communication and with a focus in public relations. She has also completed minors in business entrepreneurship and English. When it comes to her time here at NC State and in the Department of Communication, Anna shared the following reflection. And by the way, I read this and it is so beautiful and I love that I get to say it because I'm gonna sound really smart, but this is what Anna said. Being a communication major has truly transformed the way I show up in the world. It's given me the tools to turn passion into strategy, service into leadership, and creativity into connection. Through classes, internships, and leadership roles, I've learned how not just to talk to people, but to reach them, to build trust, cast vision, and create spaces where people feel like they belong. I've come to deeply value the role that communication students play as boundary spanners, people trained to bridge gaps, connect diverse groups, and bring clarity where there's confusion. At NC State, I've tried to make a difference by saying yes to leading with purpose, whether as a CHAS student ambassador, as a camp counselor, or as a small business owner. I've built teams, trained peers, launched events, and developed content not just to check boxes, but to make people feel seen, included, and valued. I care deeply about using communication to uplift, encourage, and bring people together. I told you it was really beautiful. I can't tell you how glad we are to have Anna as part of our communication department community. That is enough from me. Please join me in welcome Anna to the stage.
Okay, what's up, guys? As she said, my name is Anna Thomason, and I'm really excited to get to share this story with you guys today. So, one day, this past fall semester, I was walking to an exam in what felt like a monsoon. I take this little gravel road from my house all the way to campus. Normally, it's lovely. If I leave early enough, I get to see the sunrise peeking over the bell tower. But not that day. The rain was torrential. The hill into the Court of North Carolina was basically a water slide. I was drenched 2 minutes in. I reached the first door at Caldwell just in time to witness a full waterfall cascading from the overhang. I laughed aloud and kept moving, soaking my shoes in a puddle on the way to the next door. Also blocked. The last back door had a slightly smaller waterfall, so I braced myself and I pushed through. As I stepped in, I locked eyes with a friend, and we both burst out laughing. Water was plopping from my sweatshirt and dripping from my hat brim. But I stepped into that exam ready. Not because being soaked to the bone before a big final is particularly fun, but because while here at NC State, I've learned that joy is often found in the moments that we least expect. And honestly, that's what today is about too. It's about celebrating the big achievements, yes, but it's also about honoring the countless small moments that made up our time here. The speed walks across campus, the late nights in the library, the group projects that we survived and honestly ended up having a grand old time in. That is one of the biggest lessons that I'm taking with me. That joy and meaning, they don't just live in the big events. They show up in the walks to class, the quiet hours spent in the student union. And yes, even in surprise thunderstorms. That is why I carry a bottle of bubbles in my backpack, because I've found joy, and I want to offer it to others in a way that catches them off guard, like it did for me. Joy often appears in unexpected ways, and I want to be the sort of person that helps people notice that. A lamp on a stand, sharing light because light changed my life. I sit in the student union all day long, not just because the chairs are comfy, though they are, but because community doesn't happen by accident. I've learned that presence and intentionality builds connection, that distracting conversations over half-finished homework and shared boxes of One Earth are where belonging begins. In the Department of Communication, this was especially true. The conversations with professors after class, the collaborations on projects, the encouragement to think more deeply about how we connect with the world, those weren't just lessons. They were invitations to build something lasting. I climbed trees on campus, sometimes literal ones, sometimes the harder, metaphorical ones that all of us know too well. I climb trees on campus because sometimes joy and clarity are waiting just a little higher up. I've learned that scratched up hands and awkward scrambles are worth the view, that hard work, even when it's clumsy and slow, brings a kind of reward that we can't get from the ground. Each of us, in our own way, has done some climbing these past few years, through challenges, doubts, and breakthroughs that we didn't always see coming. And guys, when it rains, I go outside. Because life, it doesn't stop for the storm. And sometimes we're not meant to either. Often, we're not called to wait it out. We're called to dance in it, to walk through it, soaked and laughing, trusting there's still something good that remains in the storm. That's a lesson NC State, and especially the comm department, helped teach us. To keep showing up, to keep reaching for connection, creativity, and clarity, even when the way forward wasn't clear. And if I'm honest, all the little moments like these, the soaked ones, the quiet ones, the crazy ones, the unexpected ones, are where I also learned to listen. Not always for clear answers, but for the still, small, quiet voice of hope that was steady in an uncertain time, for steady joy and peace that didn't make sense. I found this joy when I encountered a steady love that taught me enduring joy is based on where you're looking, not where you're standing. And it's something available to all of us, not just the ones of us who know how to avoid messy puddles and waterfalls. We can consider it pure joy when we face hard times of any kind, because it's in those trials that something deeper is formed: perseverance, maturity, and wholeness. So, guys, when I look back at all that all of us have learned here, it's not just about grades or resumes, GPAs, or where we're headed after graduation. It's about learning to live with open hands, to seek joy on purpose by looking up, to keep showing up with bubbles, with scratched up palms, with a smile and a dripping wet hat brim, even when it rains. And friends, today is proof that we did. And it's been an absolute joy getting to do it together. Congratulations, graduates.
Okay. All right. All right, Anna, thank you so much for sharing that beautiful speech with us. Knowing you, it is a true embodiment of her effervescent joy. So thank you very much. All right. I am Cynthia Zuckerman-Hyman, and I am the Director of Undergraduate Advising and the Assistant Department Head. At this time, I would like to call our BA candidates to the stage to be recognized. And as the students make their way to the stage, for all of you students who are here, I want to say what a privilege it has been getting to know you during your time here. Advising is a collaboration with students during their NC State journey. I have enjoyed our serious conversations and the lighthearted moments that we have. Ooh, I'm getting a little emotional. And while I will miss seeing you in my office or in the hallways, I am so excited to see what you will think and do next. Oh, thank you. All right. All right. And now we'll do the presentation of the students. Dahlia Aquila. Yasmin Alcaraz. Emily Catherine Allen. Jacob Michael Allen. Justin Andrew Allen. Grace Arts. Ava Grace Aston. Ashlyn Pearl Austin. Mason Garrett Baker. Chenga Balaj. Lily Grace May Barber. Cooper Sides Barco. Jesselyn Diana Ray Barton. Holland Lorelei Beatty. Amanda Susan Bell. Bailey Allison Biggs. Zoe Hosanna Bishop Bridges. Kaylee Regina Boyer. Jordan Hope Brockman. Sydney Patton Brock. Donovan Nathaniel Bullock. Jackson Williams Burns. Rebecca Lizette Camacho Vargas. Kaylee Campbell. Sadie Catherine Carlisle. Brinley Kate Carter. Matthew Hunt Cash. Lydia Graciela Castillo. Cole Simnecki. Delaney Maria Colant. Nicholas Spencer Collier. Sierra Brooke Collins. Kelly Elizabeth Corey. Preston Ann Cornett. Keeland Elizabeth Covell. Grace Elaine Cozzolino. Mary Frances Crispo. Olivia Nicole Cross. Alexandra Waverly Cunningham. Kara Cushman. Abigail Langley Davis. Shahir Renee Del Judas. Catherine McCain Denning. Molly Bell Dorman. Jenna Ray Doubleday. Lauren Page Edgar. Anna Lynn Ellis. Sydney Grace Ure. Ava Rosanna Everett. Alexa Nadine Balzerano. Nicholas Joseph Ferrante Jr. Caitlin Olivia Furton. William Owen Fiesel. Lily Claire Fine. Claudia Marie Gabella. Robert Scott Gates. Allison Carter Gilbert. Rachel Renee Giles. Carson Marie Gilmore. Reagan Glass. Caroline Stewart Griffin. Anna Hansen. Rachel Joy Harden. Wesley Ann Henshaw. Molly Hicks. Catherine Davis Hill. Ryan Patrick Hill. Bailey Weeks Ipoc. Molly Elizabeth Jones. Joshua Alexander Johnson. Delaney Catherine Marie Kearns. Aaliyah Kelly. Claire Barrett Kiernan. Allison Rose Kloiber. Abilene Pearl Kocher. Jackson Samuel Lamb. Chastity Alexis Laney. Terica Lewis. Mary Parker Lawrence. Matthew Maltby. Arabella Dawn Manka. Joseph Scott Martin. Hannah Catherine Matthews. Morgan Lynn Matthews. Colin Christopher Mayhorn. Hamsada Mega Mazu. Alana Elizabeth Moore. Anne Mackenzie Morris. Gabrielle Noah Morris. Lauren Nicole Morrissey. Allison Claire Moxley. Aiden Brooks Myers. Alexandra Nicole Norton. John W. Oakley. Taewon Park. Mackenzie Cecile Person. Isabella Grace Perkins. Jessica Nicole Pittman. Emerson Etheridge Quirk. Tiam Rajabapur. Abigail Lynn Richardson. Maria Amelia Rivandanera. Fiona Reeves. Virginia Robertson. Emily Megan Romano. Rachel Francis Roy. Lily Macon Russell. Tamer Nasir Sader. Eleanor Rose Sanders. Zeb Coleman Scott. Jamie K. Sears. Elizabeth Faye Sharp. Grace Elizabeth Shevling. Corinne Elise Slutsky. Brooke Amber Smead. Evan Scott Spielman. Olivia Ann Stone. Charles Thomas Styron. Emily Aaron Taylor. Jaden Robert James Taylor. Abigail Grace Tatum. Cameron Tenpenny. Anna Catherine Thomason. William Bennett Thompson. Dylan Jerome Tincher. Anna Grace Torek. Danielle Cruz Towery. Colby Bryson Trotter. Nicholas Mark Tucci. Ashley Jane Van Haver. Valerie Alexandra Vides. Kayla Danielle Walsh. Cole Matthew Weinhardt. Bobby Douglas Welch. Kendall A. Wiseman. Beatrix Grace Wolverton. Curtis Frederick Wren III. Alexandra Elizabeth Zimmerman. Thank you so much, and congratulations again to the class of 2025. Can I take 5 minutes? Okay.
Favorite part of the semester. I love this. Can't get enough. So we pride ourselves on running a tight ship here, and we are 5 minutes over our usual hour that we pride ourselves on. So I'm going to apologize because I know I'm the only thing standing between you and your graduation festivities, but I am going to ask you to indulge me for just a couple minutes so that I can share and impress upon you the value of a communication degree. And this might be more for your parents and friends than it is for you, because you all know. I actually started to write some words that would motivate and inspire our graduates, and really wanted to inspire everybody here today. And then Cynthia Zuckerman Hyman, our amazing director of advising and assistant head, shared our 23 candidates for outstanding graduate with us. 23. And as I read them, I realized these folks don't need any inspiration from me. In fact, I probably need inspiration from them. And indeed, the stories of what they've accomplished over their 2 to 4, 5, 6 years in the Department of Communication are incredibly powerful and motivating. I know you got to hear a little bit about them earlier, but each and every one of these students, and I'm not just talking about the 23, I'm talking about all the students, have been doing amazing work, and I know everybody has a story that they're getting ready to tell. For example, We have students who've been writers, editors, and producers for NC State student media, such as The Technician, WKNC Radio, and PackTV. In these roles, and the Nubian Message, darn it, thank you. Yes. They are taking what they learned from faculty in media courses, in production, in public relations, in rhetoric, and interpersonal, and they are crafting stories about the amazing thinking and doing that is happening at NC State. And they are leading and mentoring their peers, showing them how to be leaders and creative and compelling storytellers. They serve as ambassadors for the Department of Communication, the Student Wolfpack Club, and the Agricultural Communicators Program. They serve as interns in industries that include agriculture, engineering, healthcare, manufacturing, government, and nonprofit organizations throughout the Triangle. I often joke when I talk to people that at least 50% of the social media content that you're seeing around here is created by NC State comm students. I bet that number might even be higher. They attract hundreds and thousands of followers, and they learn about the power and the scrutiny that comes with being an influencer. Our graduates have been leading student organizations such as PRSSA, Lambda Pi Eta, the African Student Union, and the Black Business Student Association. They even found new organizations such as the Sales Club at NC State, leaving legacies for the next generation of NC State students. Our graduates volunteer with Feed the Pack, College Mentors for Kids, Boys and Girls Club, and countless other organizations where they use their communication skills to mentor and support young people and help raise funds to keep those organizations sustainable. I hope this brief overview, which BTW was not AI generated, of just some of the amazing accomplishments of these students helps you understand what it means to be a communication major and inspires you, graduates, to consider all of the competencies that you have honed during your time here. The knowledge you have gained from your time thinking and doing with our faculty has given you the skills to make a meaningful contribution in any and every type of organization, industry, as well as in your personal life and relationships. We know you will take what you have learned and make us, and more importantly, yourselves, proud. While we are so proud of all of you here today, we're also a little sad to see you leave, which Cynthia demonstrated beautifully. We hope that you will stay connected to our department as you move on to the next phase of your life, and maybe consider paying it forward to help future communication students achieve their dreams of graduation. Consider serving as a mentor to future communication students, coming back to Winston Hall to speak to a class, or participating in a student alumni networking event. At some point, you may wish to donate to one of our student scholarships, the Edward T. Funkhauser Endowment for Communication Excellence, the newly created Mindy Sofer Community Engagement Award. And while I don't like to do a heavy sell on donations as you're leaving and your parents are still like paying the last tuition bills, I do want to say that just to make this real, any event over the last few years where there was food involved, thank an alum, because that food was always paid for through donation. So if you want future students to have those experiences, just keep that in mind the next time you see a Day of Giving email. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So please stay in touch by following us on Instagram, join our LinkedIn alumni group, send your favorite instructor an email, let us know what you're doing. I'd love to hear your ideas on how I can make department life better for our students. And we want to hear about you and tell your story as your future continues to unfold. So just please remember that you are always part of the pack, and wherever your journey takes you, you always have a home on Hillsborough Street. I lost my hat. See, all of you were worried that was going to happen. It happened. I did it for you. Thank you to everyone so much who joined us for today's celebration. I'm going to ask our guests and faculty to please stay in the ballroom while the spring class of 2025 recesses out. And as they do, I'm going to invite you to join me one final time in congratulating the graduating class of spring 2025. Please rise to honor our graduates. Thank you all. Have a great summer.